Stockport County. Unfortunately, wasn't able to watch it because the stream just wouldn't work. County obviously put out a message on Twitter to say that they apologise for the inconvenience, and yeah, I couldn't get it up and running in the end. So I don't know if that fixed itself at some point. So I don't know if anyone else had the same problem. I tell you, it's a bit dark in here. Be on sec, just put the light back on. I mean, that should be a bit better now. Yeah, I don't know if other people had the same issue as me, where it basically just wouldn't let me get on the match pass, which was obviously disappointing. So I've not actually been able to watch the game. Been sent a video of some of the goals that have gone in. Didn't get the Madden goal, but did get the Nick Powell goal, which was a bit of a lucky deflection in the near corner in the end, I think, for County, and obviously Ben Hinchliffe saving the penalty from Colchester, which is obviously brilliant, which has obviously kept us in the game, and we secured that 3 points. Which, look, we said it was going to be a trickier game than I think some people were thinking it was going to be, and it proved to be that. By all accounts, County did find themselves under cosh quite a lot in the game, which obviously, I knew Colchester possibly had it in them because they've got results against difficult opposition in recent matches. So I knew that it was going to be a tricky one for us, and we come through it unscathed. And Louis Barry even got a bit of game time off the bench as well. And the main thing is we win the game 2-1, and it puts us in a brilliant position now in the league table on 83 points. We know that Wrexham obviously won their game quite convincingly, 4-1 over Crawley. So that does put them on 79 points. The goals difference is still superior for us. It's very much in our favour, so I'm not too worried there. Mansfield, of course, getting the win as well. Narrowly 1-0 against Forest Green, which I think is probably a little bit surprising. I think Mansfield probably need to go and win that game by a couple more to build that confidence back up, but wasn't to be the case. But obviously still 3 points for them in the bag, so it means that it goes to Saturday to secure promotion. We just need one more point now, and it'll be in our hands to secure promotion automatically. And thereafter, it's about the last 3 games or last 4 games to secure the title. How many? Be the last 3 games when it's secured the title after that. So I'm very happy with that. As I say, disappointing that I wasn't able to watch it. Same old match pass match. Sure, you get a complaint in outs, nothing will be done. Loads tried logging in late on, couldn't sign in. Technology just isn't up to it and can't handle the demand. But once I couldn't get in, probably about 40 minutes in, I didn't bother because I thought to pay a tenner to watch half the game, which we know how bad it is anyway. We know that it's really, really laggy in the first place. So I just didn't bother, to be honest. I just put the Champions League on in the end, and that was entertaining. Tried to keep up with the county score. Obviously, you get the notifications through Twitter and keeping up with it on Sky Sports, the score centre and things like that. So I was very much on the pulse of what was happening at Colchester. Obviously, got the goal news pretty much as soon as it happened. But yeah, I just put the Champions League on. I think a lot of people probably would have done the same thing. Disappointing that we couldn't watch the game, but the main thing is we got the 3 points, and those fans that travelled down there today have managed to see County win, which I think is the most important thing. As I say, it does now mean that we take it to Edgeley Park on Saturday. The home fans behind them, and we should do the job. We just need a point to secure automatic promotion now. And as I say, then it puts us in a brilliant position, because if we achieve that, then we've only got to play a couple more matches, and what would be 3 matches after Saturday to try and secure the title. It's absolutely bobbing to me. County must be losing a fortune in payments. I don't know. I don't know. They've obviously got to refund it. They can't charge people a tenner for half a game, or not even any of the game in some circumstances. I don't know how many people managed to get on it. It was fine. I don't know if it affected everyone. I just know that it seemed to affect a lot of people. It's not really good enough. It's something that we spoke about before. We know it's something that's got to improve, and I think it will. I think it will improve. We've had similar problems with the ticketing system over the last few weeks. Obviously, the tickets for the home game against Accrington had a bit of an issue with that. I do think that that they will look to address that problem in the summer, hopefully. And like I said, and like we've said beforehand, possibly making it a little bit more interactive as well, where they can have a little bit of pre-match build-up, which I think would be good for people to see. We did not deserve to win, but we promoted League One. Here we come. MK Dons not getting 25 goals in 3 games. But we'd have to lose every game as well. And to be honest, I don't see us doing that. So I'm quite confident in saying that County have secured promotion. And I think it is just a case now focused on the title. And I think that a point on Saturday, minimum, would secure that promotion. And therefore, it just means 3 games after that to try and win the title. And we know that obviously one of them games is the final game of the season against Wrexham. So we're probably going to, if we get a result in that game, probably be taking points off a team that would be challenging us for the title. I think the disappointing thing is that a lot of the results today didn't really go in County's favour in terms of we were looking maybe for a few results elsewhere to go our way. That didn't seem to happen, which was disappointing. But look, I mean, we've got our own things. We can only focus on ourselves. But if we do look at the results that have got obviously taken place elsewhere, we know that Wrexham have won 4-1. We know that obviously Mansfield have won. We know that I think Crewe won their game as well, and they're not quite as they're not really challenging us, but they're a team that are trying to get into the automatics as well. 2 wins to secure the title. There we go. So 1 more point to secure promotion to League One officially, mathematically, and 2 more wins to secure the title. I think that's very much in our hands. I mean, if I just remind myself who we've got to play, we've got Morecambe on Saturday, which would be a game you'd expect County to win. And then we've got Notts County away on the Tuesday, which Notts County have been in dreadful form this season. But they seem to be a bit of a basketball team. They seem to thrive in games that, high scoring games. So they've scored a lot of goals this season. They've conceded a lot of goals this season. I think that Notts County game will be a very interesting game. Very much a team that, relies on chaos against a very patient and controlled team in Stockport County. I think that could be an interesting game. I'm guessing that 2 wins to secure the title includes the Morecambe game. So if we win against Morecambe and we win against Notts County, that would probably see us secure the title, I'm guessing. A good win against the battling Cowley side. Can't believe some moaned and joined pointing the finger at Hinchliffe. Noyle was taken out in front of him, and then Ben saved the pen. I mean, I think that Cowley was a good appointment for Colchester. I think he should get enough points for Colchester to stay up, even though I think they had 3 games in and with the teams above him obviously going into this game. They've obviously not got any points from this game, but I heard that he was having a bit of a go at the referee to try and get one the play sent off. Was it Nick Powell, I think, for a second yellow? I don't really know what happened there. This is just what I was reading. But obviously Hinchliffe saving the penalty. Look, he didn't save the penalty a few weeks ago, but obviously the penalty was missed against, was it Wimbledon? I think that Hinchliffe is absolutely fantastic, and as I say, I think that he's another one of the old guard, if you like, another one of the old signings that came in. If many years ago now, really, what was it, 2016 when he came in, still providing, still doing the job in goal for us. Obviously, Paddy Madden getting the goal as well, which turned out to be the winner. We spoke about how much. This is the Paddy Madden show, really, on this channel. You're never going to hear a bad word said about Paddy Madden on this channel. That's for sure. Certainly not from me, because I think he's absolutely brilliant. And we spoke about it beforehand. We said some people are saying we win the game 3-0. We didn't win the game 3-0, but there were still 3 goals in the game. Between the two sides, and we spoke about Madden potentially having an impact on this game, and he did just that. He scored what went on to be the winner, and I think that he's really showing. And I think I said it. Did I say it on Saturday? I think that I would have said something along the lines of a lot of people wrote him off at the beginning of the season. If we go up this season, we'll look back on many moments when Paddy Madden stepped up, and I said that on Saturday, and he's done that today with the winner. So very, very happy with that. And as I say, Madden surely got to be offered a new contract, surely got to be given the opportunity to have at least another season. And as someone was saying in the pre-match stuff as well, is it just 9 goals off the League One record as well? Which, come on, you've got to give the guy another chance in League One. Pai is a good player, but struggled physically against a big opponent, and dare I say, he missed Toure a bit. Well, that's a lot coming from you, because you've been very critical of him. But to be fair, you have held your hands up recently when he's come good. Even though Bristow was very good going forward. Look, I think we know Bristow's good going forward. I think it's just defensively suspect. I think Bristow's one of them fullbacks who just wants to bomb forward, but he's forgetting about the fact he's a fullback and not a winger. And I think that possibly, I've not seen the game, so I'm guessing that he probably went forward a lot, leaving Ethan Pye exposed at the back, where he was possibly cut out physically against, as I say, and as you say, big opponents, which obviously is a challenge. Ethan Pye's a young player. He's probably not fully built out into his body yet as well. So possibly that might happen over the next few years. I think that Ethan Pye has been brilliant this season, but as I say, if you're saying he struggled tonight, then fair enough. But I think it's I think he'll be a good player for us in League One. We don't need 1 point. MK Dons need 25 goals in for. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's for mathematical purposes, isn't it? I think that MK Dons will be in the. I think MK Dons will obviously be in the playoffs at minimum. I think they will be in the conversation for promotion this season, whether that's through the playoffs or managing to sneak in at third. I'm not so sure, but as I say, I think that Mansfield getting that win, whilst it's not the high scoring win that I think they would have wanted to go into that kind of game, I think it's the kind of win that keeps them in the automatic promotion conversation, and then of course Wrexham getting another win as well, which is a brilliant win for them. They lost 4-1 on sorry, I'm thinking of MK Dons. Wrexham obviously won 4-1. I've confused myself there now. I was trying to be clever. That's a big win though for Wrexham, as I say. Get as many points as you possibly can. I think I said they might get 4 from the last 4. They've started off with 3 from the last 4, so be interesting to see. But get your wins in now, because I don't think you'll be beating County on the final day. I think the momentum behind the the players, the fans on that day, I think it'll be too strong. And like I say, that could be wrong. We could lose our games, and Wrexham could keep winning, and they could win the title against us on the final day. But with the way it's going at the moment, I think that County will be too strong. And as I say, just 2 more wins to secure the title potentially, which is obviously fantastic. So yeah, really, really good result. Probably not the best of performances from what I'm hearing, but a very, very decent result, which does, as I say, make that game against Morecambe on Saturday even more interesting now, even more exciting, because it will be the game where we pretty much seal up, the automatic spots, which will be a massive relief, because we know how difficult it was last season to sort of fall behind at the end up in fourth, and having to go through the playoffs, going to Wembley, facing that defeat on penalties. It was horrible, and I think that to try and not have to do that this season, to go up, to say next season we're going to be in League One. Don't know what happened there, but yeah, I think it's a massive weight off our shoulders, and as I say, it's exciting to think League One. I think we're at that point where we can start to talk about away games next season. We still got to do the job. It's still not completely done. But like I say, I think we are at that point where we can start to think, like people were saying before, teams that have been relegated from the Championship, teams that are currently in League One, teams that may miss out on promotion to the Championship. So teams that we'll be able to go up against next season. I think that's the aim. And Nick Powell obviously getting that goal for County, the first goal. I think that hopefully we'll see more of him next season in a league which maybe more challenging for him. I think that he's had a difficult season, but I think it's more to do with injuries. I don't think he's been able to have that run in the side that I think he was hoping to have. And it'd be interesting to see what kind of players we bring in to play alongside him. I think that Nick Powell will be here next season. I'm not worried about him leaving. I don't think that will happen. I'm not sure how long was left in his contract when we brought him in, but I think that strikers will come in. I think we'll sign a striker, possibly a right back, 1 or 2 in midfield. We can wave Salford City goodbye. Yeah, well, I think they've got their own issues at the moment. I mean, where are they at the moment in the table? If we can get it up here. I mean, I think Salford are fine from relegation. I don't think they'd be worried about that. But I think they're okay from relegation. But it's still not been a brilliant season for them. I think it's been one of the worst they've had since the class of '92 took over. I think Charlie failed to react to Paddy's goal. He had 3 subs ready to come on. County scored and then made the subs. I think Paddy would have done a better job defending from the front. But I mean, Paddy Madden's just absolutely unbelievable. I mean, 34 years of age. The way that he gets about the pitch still as well, the way that he runs, the way that he wants to press. I mean, I'll never forget, a few weeks ago, against MK Dons, and the way he just chased the ball. I think we were winning the game quite comfortably at that point in time. He just chased the ball. And obviously it went out of play, but he didn't have to do that. But he just wanted to put MK Dons under that pressure, because he knows that if you keep putting that team under pressure, obviously you get you keep the ball out of the pitch, don't you, from your point of view? So brilliant player, and I think that one day when he does leave the football club, I think we'll look back on his time and see him as a player that's certainly in the last 10 or 15 years probably been one of the best players, if not the best player in the last 10, 15 years at the club. And that might sound like a big call, but when you think about the moments that's been achieved, getting promotion back to the Football League, getting promotion back to League One potentially, he's been a massive part of that. Good win tonight, yeah, absolutely. And as I say, I'm looking forward to Saturday even more now. An opportunity to possibly be celebrating automatic promotion. I think that's what today was about. It was about not necessarily having the best of performances, but getting that result, getting the job done. Near the end of the season, these games away from home particularly, it's just about getting the job done. And to those, I think it was around 900 away fans who travelled down today, absolutely fantastic and well done to you. And as I say, I'm happy that you go back with 3 points, having seen a winning team, because it's horrible when you go on, go to an away game and you don't get the result that you're looking for. And we were saying it before that I think a draw might not have been the worst result today. And I said, well, it isn't, depending on results that go elsewhere. But obviously, if we draw now, I think it would be a little bit different. So luckily, we didn't have to worry about drawing. We did get the win, and I think that puts us in a really good position going into Saturday now. So I'm really looking forward to Saturday. Frustrating really that we've almost got to go a whole week from now until then where we can actually find out what's going to happen and hopefully have something to celebrate about. As I say, 83 points, goals difference plus 42. Wrexham are behind us on 79, but their goals difference is plus 27, so very much in our favour. And as I said, we've got a game in hand over Wrexham as well, so I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with the position it puts us in going into that game on Saturday. And as I say, just a handful of games left now. Yeah, I'm going to cut it short because we went on quite a while before, and I think there was more conversation before the game. I think afterwards it's just a case of we got the job done and we move on to Saturday now. So hopefully people have enjoyed it. Obviously disappointing, I wasn't able to watch the game. Obviously disappointed for those who had the same issue with the county player. Hopefully it's resolved going forward. So yeah, as I say, we will be doing a match preview as well ahead of the game on Saturday. Probably be talking about some other games in League Two as well ahead of that. Ahead of Saturday. And obviously, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Hopefully, people are enjoying this. I'm pretty sure they are. Particularly the pre-match stuff seems to go better than the post-match. But as I say, fantastic result today. Job done. Powell did a good job in the holding role in a physical battle. Some good tactical fouls and clever play. I think he's a very clever player. I think he's a very intelligent player. I think he's the kind of player that does a lot of the game in his head. And obviously, like you said there, some good tactical fouls. He knows when to do that. He's got the experience behind him now. He's not a kid anymore. And like I say, I think that he could be a really good player for us in the next few games, but obviously going forward into League One as well, because he's a good player for League One Championship standard, and hopefully we'll see the best of him next season. Hopefully we'll get more out of him. It's all about results now. Yeah, I think every game. It's a cliche, this isn't it, but it's true. Every game's a cup final. Every game is it doesn't matter how you win it as long as you do win it, and you just afterwards you just go. At least we got the result. We move on to the next one and we try and secure the points to try and win the title. Really, that's the aim now. We know that automatic promotion's very, very close, so we've got to start moving that attention to the title. To the title, and I think that we'll do it. I'm glad I've got my ticket for the last home game of the season versus Accrington. It's sold out now. Yeah, I think I'm kind of in the same boat, to be honest. I think I was really, really hoping I could get hold of a ticket. Obviously, they had their own issues with the ticket situation with that, but yeah, good luck to you on that one. Hopefully you enjoyed the last home game of the season. Another win. I couldn't care less about how we played. Exactly. I think beginning of the season you want to play well because you pay your money to watch the game. You want to play well. You want to get a result. Near the end of the season, you just want the result and you want to move on. Especially when you're in this kind of position, you just want to be in League One next season. Ugly win, but a win. Yeah, and streaming issues tonight. Yeah, tell me about it. As I say, I don't know if anyone managed to get back into it, but I just didn't bother. Luckily for me, I didn't actually get a chance to buy the pass because I came off the stream with about 10 minutes to go, and I went to buy the pass and it wouldn't let me. So, luckily from my point of view, I've not actually paid a tenner. Which obviously some people would have paid and then had to try and get their money back, and hopefully County resolve that pretty quickly because it's not really good enough, and that's the one criticism I would have of the club. To be honest, that and the ticketing system, I think it's something they've got to sort out. Got it on in 39 minutes. Fair enough, yeah. Well, you just about missed the power goal then. There was someone who said, actually, and I don't like digging people out when they make comments, but I just thought it was funny because someone said, this has got no written all over it, basically. And just as he put that, about 4 minutes later, we gone 1-0 up, which I thought was that's the thing, isn't it? When I say something and I get it wrong, I'm there to be got at, and I think it's the same with people. Whenever you comment online, you're going to get things wrong at times, and it wasn't obviously 0-0 because there were 3 goals in it. But yeah, I think it's ugly win, but a win. And I think that's kind of the message for tonight. So I'm going to cut it short. But yeah, disappointed that I couldn't watch it. But as I say, the main thing is the 3 points, the result, the obviously Paddy Madden getting that winner, and going into Saturday with confidence that we could well seal automatic promotion by Saturday evening. So as I say, if you are new to the channel, do go and check it out more often. Do obviously hit the subscribe button as well. Obviously, to you that are familiar with the channel, we will have a match preview out on the channel before Saturday's game, and of course we will have the match day vlog as well on the channel on Saturday evening as soon as possible, as soon as I can get it out. Obviously, usually goes out around about 9, half 9, so I'll try my best to get it out as soon as possible, but to try and do it to the best of my ability as well, which is always the aim on this channel. So obviously, thanks to everyone who has tuned in post-match. As I say, disappointed that none of us were really able to enjoy it as much as we would have liked to have done. Last season, the site screwed up, and we ended up with commentary from a different game. Needs a better platform. I heard the Goal on Radio Manchester FM game was live. Great at the end. The big respect from the players. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, well, I'm going to cut it short. So I'd say thanks to everyone who has tuned in, and obviously, hopefully, you stick around and keep up with everything that's coming on the channel over the next few days as well. I think there's going to be a lot of celebrations on this channel as Stockport currently get closer and closer to securing the League Two title. Thanks to everyone who's joined this stream. Thanks for watching.